y'all? It's your boy Big Norm, and I'm back with another DC Online video tutorial. This is actually going to be an update from my previous Atomic DPS video. Now, before we get started, this is not the end all to be all of loadouts, ladies and gentlemen. So please don't take it as such. This video is primarily for those who have left the game and have come back and needs to get refamiliarized with Atomic, or you're trying out Atomic for the first time. This video caters to those two audiences. Okay. Now I have made some updates to the DPS loadout. My tank loadout is pretty much the same. That hasn't changed, with a minor power adjustment switch out, but I'll get to that in another video. But we're gonna go over the Atomic DPS loadout. Skill points, I'll go skill points. Artifacts, I have not got my artifacts straight. My artifacts are jacked up, as you all can see. I got Solo Amplifier, Quizlet from the 31st Century, and Strategist card. I'm working on adjusting those, updating those, so please don't take that to heart. Okay, let's go to skill points. I'm always might based, so max out crit chance, crit damage, rest and might and power. Only 168 skill points for this character, not my main character. Don't use them too much. What I did, I got amplifier, well, heat vision. Got to build up my solar amplifier. So that's the only iconic that I have. One in flight, one in weapon, and let's get to the loadout. What I'm using now is neutron bomb, nuclear burst, fracture, Geiger blast, electron flare, and heat vision. Okay, what I want to do is, I've explained in previous videos, this is my update for my DPS. I want to ultimately get my Quark aura. Okay, so if you look, the second neutron explosion will refresh your Quark aura or Quark Glon aura if it's already active. So what I want to do is basically this. What I'm going to do is, it's going to require just a tad bit of clipping. What I'm going to do is hit my neutron bomb and clip it into my electron flare, which will give me my aura. Then after that, or I could go to nuclear burst, electron flare for my aura, fracture, Geiger blast for multiple adds, heat vision, single target. So I like the fact that I can go back and forth between either a single target loadout or use it as a multi-target loadout, whichever, depending on the situation that I am in. Not using any superchargers, and I do not have any gear mods set as yet because he's solo and my gear is constantly changing way too fast right now. So I'm just going to go over the loadout. Don't necessarily mind the artifacts. Don't worry about my gear mods right now. I'll bring that to another video once I get this one built up a little bit more. So I want to go with neutron bomb and nuclear burst, either one of those to go into electron flare, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'll use, let's see, find a target here. So I'll use the first one, 1, 2, go to electron flare, and I have my aura. This is what I want to do for my DPS. Then what I'll do, I'll keep the chain going. Electron flare comes up, and I just want to keep that order going on. Now I don't have a particular order for this rotation, but what I would normally do if I come across a single target like this, I like mid-range, long-range attacks. I'm not really an up close and personal type of fighter, so I'll hit that, flare, burst, heat vision. If they get close like that, and if he's on the fence, I'm about to knock him out with the fracture, and I'm good. This loadout does not use a whole lot of power, which I'm thankful for, but okay. that's my loadout for. Like I said, you can switch out fracture if you want to include density for like some type of shielding or protection. If you want to put in particle beam, if you want to put in anti-matter bomb, beta surge, you have choices. If you want to put in a supercharge, atom blast is up to you. This fracture is optional. These two, Geiger Blast and Fracture, are optional. I threw that in as heat vision because I want to amplify heat vision, and I really like how it looks, how it fits the character, giving us atomic powers and the costumes I put him in. But these two are optional. I really want to focus on neutron bomb, nuclear burst, and electron flare because chaining either one, then clip to this is what gives me my aura. Hit two neutron bombs, hit two nuclear bursts, two neutron bombs, go to electron flare. Two nuclear bursts, go to electron flare. Everything else is optional. It's up to you how you want it, but make sure it works with your rotation. At the end of the day, if it works for you, it works for you. This is what I could switch this out. Let's try, for example, let's try neutron bomb. Okay. But ultimately, okay, I still gotta come out of this. Okay, I'm gonna switch out with neutron bomb. I'm sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to particle beam. Okay, so like I said, I can switch that out. I'm still gonna start off with my first two to get my aura. The particle beam, Geiger blast, heat vision. Those are just options that you need just to fill out your loadout. I could take particle beam out and replace it with beta surge. I could replace with neutrino blast. I could replace with radiation shower, or supercharge. It really does not matter, particularly for me. Let's go with. Let me come back out. Like I said, this is a very versatile loadout that I'm using. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for each. So I'll go with ionizing eruption. So I'll take particle beam out and replace with that. Okay. So that'll be my atomic ionizing. If by chance you are not able to hit your electron flare to get your aura, that's no problem. Just keep chaining your neutron bomb and your nuclear burst. If you start off with this one, go to that one. Once you finish the second time around this one, you'll get your aura, or vice versa. And I will show you. Back to the first one. And boom, I got my aura. Vision. So that's pretty much all I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to give you an update on my atomic because I've been getting a lot of requests saying for an update, asking for an update, telling me I need to update. And that's all good. I have no problem with that. I welcome all feedback. But if you're going to trash my loadout, at least offer a solution. Okay, that's all I ask. Just offer an alternative for me to use. And if I like the loadout and if it works better, I will definitely use it. I've taken advice from each and every one of you who has offered suggestions on my loadout. Even Atomic, someone told me to switch out one power for my switch out density on my tank loadout for Atomic and switch it to Hardlight. And I see the difference that it makes. So whoever, to the person who sent that out, thank you. Thank you for suggesting it. It's all about helping each other out, making your loadout as efficient as possible. That works best for you, easy for you to use, but gets the max output for your character. So go back to, okay, like I said, I'm using primarily neutron bomb, nuclear burst. I like the long distance, mid range, long distance, and I'm going to electron flare for my aura. If I'm up close, I have fracture for single target. I have Geiger Blast if I'm getting overwhelmed, and electron flare again, heat vision. So I have options to use between multiple target, single target. So that's the versatility of this particular loadout. But once again, this is not the best loadout to have. But if you're looking for a starter loadout, then try this one out. Just try, see how it is. Okay, make sure you have your skills, your skill points slotted correctly. Make sure you have your right. You're working, grinding to get your right artifacts. Now, as far as my artifacts go, I know I can keep this one. This one came with the 31st. The strategist card, I'm looking to take that out. I do have, um, what is it, Lasso of Truth, but I think this is more so for a tank. Yeah, it's in my tank build. So that's definitely not one, but I'm working on this one. It's okay. Venom Whisperer. This is like the early ones that I came out with that I had, and I have them. I just don't want to use them because I don't want to put the nth metal into them, knowing that I'm not going to fully invest into them. So that's my loadout. Y'all tell me what you think about it. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. Be respectful. Be respectful. I appreciate all comments. You don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to go cussing or saying my loadout is trash, because someone may have a loadout that's actually worse than mine. But try it out. Tell me what you think. Remember, you just want to get your aura. So use the first two powers, Geiger Bomb, Geiger Blast, to get your electron flare. And then after that, your other three powers are optional. It's up to you. All right. So that's it. This is your boy Big Norm. I'll see you in the next video. Yeah.